Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are so blessed that you have decided to take 30 minutes out of your schedule and spend it with us. I'll be your host this evening. I'm Nikki McCutchen. What we are going to be talking about is this amazing little technology in this tiny little patch, the X39. But before we get started with that, just know whoever invited you to this call tonight must really care about you to want you to know about this technology. It is absolutely changing people's lives, and we are thrilled to be able to give you some information and education here tonight. So, with that, our medical disclaimer is what we will be sharing is only for educational and informational purposes. All LifeWave products are not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any dis-ease in the body. If you are on medications or have a medical condition or are pregnant or nursing, please check with your trusted healthcare practitioner. So, with that, I have a question for you. If there was a technology that could safely and effectively work naturally and be affordable, would you be open to it? That is what I'm going to be talking to you about tonight. And that is the question I want you to be considering as you're looking at this technology and gathering the information that you're looking for to learn more about the X39 and what it does for you. So, this product is FDA recognized and compliant as a general wellness product only, class one medical device. It's completely non transdermal. There is nothing that transfers from the patch into your body, it is completely sealed on both sides. It is made up of organic amino acids, sugars, and salts in a crystal lattice structure inside that tiny little patch. It's actually kind of like a little cloth material, and it's all at the molecular level. So you can't see it. You would need microscopic technology to be able to see it, and special microscopes at that to see what's actually inside of that patch. It's completely hypoallergenic adhesive. It has a 96% effectiveness rate. Okay. Think about that for a second. What else do you do in your life? What else do you have access to that has a 96% effectiveness rate? I don't know about you, but there is pretty much nothing that I and it's that is easy as this that I can just put this tiny little patch on my body, stick it on my body, and it instantly starts working. There's nothing that I know that is like that. Even supplementation, if you are taking very high quality supplementation, it has at the highest level is like 30% effectiveness rate. And even that, you have to consider all the different processes that it has to go through in your body to actually work properly. It is dependent upon your body and the processes going on, making sure that each different connective thing works right in order for you to get the highest amount of effectiveness out of a supplement that you even take. All this technology needs is your own body's infrared light. It is activated through our infrared light that we emit every single place in our body. You all actually know what this already is because when you see in the movies and they look through those night vision goggles and they see that they call it a heat signature, and it's all those pretty colors that they are seeing. That is actually scientifically a low grade infrared light that we are calling heat. It does emit heat because when you sit next to someone, you can feel it. If they're super hot, you can feel that heat coming off of them. Well, that is actually also that low grade infrared light that is emitting that heat out of our bodies, 3 to 4 inches around our bodies, may even be a little bit farther than that, dependent upon it. But that light is then reflected from this patch back into the body, turning on different peptides, telling those peptides to get up and get working the way that they were designed to work. You all already understand this process too without even me explaining it to you, because when I talk to you about the sun and I talk to you about the sun and its relationship to vitamin D, okay, that process is called photobiomodulation. When the sun hits our skin and our eyes, and it tells our body to start making vitamin D the way that it was designed, telling that vitamin D to get up, get active, do what it was designed to do in the body. That is light making change in the body, creating something that is pause for help and support in our body. That is what the sun was created for. Is that not the coolest thing? I love it so much. It is so cool. And now we have this not only in from the sun, but our own body. We were made this way. We were made as light beings that emit a light. That is what happens. This light can then be reflected from the patch back into our body, telling specific peptides to turn on and get working. The X39 product activates a peptide called GHK copper peptide. That peptide does so many things in the body. I encourage you to Google it. There's even books that are written on it. Lauren Picard, he wrote this book. He is the one who found the peptide over 50 years ago. So there is 50 years of research on this peptide and what it does in our body. And our amazing scientist and founder, David Schmidt, found a way through light and frequency to tell that peptide to get up and get working the way that it was already designed to in the body. So look up all the things. I'm just going to talk you through just a few things that GHK copper peptide does in your body. But you can actually wear this patch anywhere on your body, just so you know. The infrared light comes out everywhere. So if you have a pain in your ankle, you can put it on there. Oftentimes y'all have seen me wearing it on my elbow. Any place will do, because the infrared light comes out everywhere. We do have clinically tested spots. There's over 90 clinical studies. There's over 150 patents. Please know that when you have a patent, you cannot get a patent unless your product does what it says it's going to do. So you can rest assured, at 150 patents, we have got well of what we need to be able to tell you that our product does what it says it's going to do. Okay, so anywhere on your body. Okay, but there are clinically tested spots. We would not have, there's no reason to spend the money on the other clinically tested spots, because LifeWave has been around for 20 years. We've had people using this kind of technology for over 20 years now. And so we know that wherever you put it on the body, it's going to get to work. So GHK copper peptide. One of the most amazing things that it does is it activates dormant stem cells. So what are stem cells? Every cell in your body was once a stem cell. Every stem cell then became another cell, creating your liver, creating your heart, creating your brain. So if we can activate those dormant stem cells that can become any cell that your body needs for regeneration, we have now not just created something or have access to something that is anti-aging, but it's actually age reversal. So this is reversing what's going on. Whatever's going on with you, it is reversing that. What happens naturally in our bodies is, by the time we're 30, our stem cells start to go dormant. And by the time we're 60, we only have about 10% of those stem cells any longer active for us. So between 30 and 60, you can see all the things that happen in the body. So the natural aging process, the aches, the pains, the disease, the illness, between 30 and 60, all these things just start happening. So if we can turn on those dormant stem cells, now we can have any type of support that our body deems necessary. This allows our body to work the way it was designed, the way we were fearfully and wonderfully made, for our body to work the way that God designed it. It's the coolest thing ever. So the only thing even remotely close to what I am talking to you about is a stem cell injection. So this product is non-chemical, non-transdermal, no injection. You just put on a tiny little sticker and it does all of these things. Whereas a stem cell injection is all of it, is putting something into your body. It's forcing your body. It's putting it right into an area, and you're hoping that it's going to work. Yet last night we did a big event here, and there was someone who talked about how he had had stem cell injections and they did absolutely nothing for him. He spent thousands and thousands of dollars and got zero results. Okay. And he was going for one area, trying to target one area. This is pennies, will cost you pennies to be able to use this technology to activate those dormant stem cells, not for just one area in your body, but for whatever your body deems necessary to gain support and help in whatever area it needs. It is absolutely amazing. So that's the first major body process that GHKCU operates on. Another one is that it activates your cardiovascular system at the molecular level. So everything in your cardiovascular system is supported, your heart, your blood vessels, the lining of your blood vessels. So I always tell people it's so exciting because my husband, his blood pressure, he was off and on blood pressure medication in our 30s. He was never great at taking any of that. But now he we started noticing it coming down when we first got on the technology. It's been almost 2 years now that we've been using it. His blood pressure, we just had somebody come out, we had blood work and things done. 118 over 82. Okay. He's 53, y'all. That is incredible. Okay. In a tiny little patch, regulating what's going on with him, supporting his cardiovascular system. The nurse even asked him if he was a runner because his resting heart rate was so low. He literally walks and runs maybe once or twice a week. I'm telling you, I worked in the fitness industry for years. There is no way your heart rate would be low enough to have someone to ask you if you are a runner based on that kind of athletic activity. I'm just telling you. So it is absolutely, it's amazing how it is supporting your cardiovascular system. Two major body systems. Third one, collagen. Collagen is foundational in your body. I just realized that all this time I have been telling you wrong. So I've been telling you that there's 19 different types of collagen in your body. I got that from a doctor that I was listening to, and I don't know if I just missed something and they were being specific about something, but I was doing some research on collagen for someone else, and there's actually 29 different types of collagen. All the different types do specific things. Okay, and then I also found a collagen supplement that is, I've been talking about the highest that I'd seen was 5 types. So this one actually had 9 different types. So that's fabulous. Okay. But this technology activates foundationally all the types of collagen that you have. Okay. So it's why people will say, I no longer had to have knee surgery. My knees don't hurt anymore because all of the cartilage in your body needs that collagen for the support that it's getting. So you can rest assured that this is going to help with whatever you've got going on with the collagen that needs to be supported in your body. Do people still have knee surgeries? Absolutely. Do people still have, things like that that they decide to go do based on their activity level? Absolutely they do. But there's a lot because of what the support that they get, and the pain is gone. And that was the main reason they were going to have the surgery, was because of the pain. And now they have decided to not do that anymore. So absolutely fabulous to be able to elevate that collagen. So just know it's not just hair, skin, and nails. Are you going to get those results? Absolutely. If you go to patchtheway.com, that is our educational site. Go to patchtheway.com. It's going to show you multiple different before and after photos that you are going to be just shocked from. Most of us personally have these before and after photos, so we can personally attest to seeing this in our hair, in our skin, in our nails. I mean, I don't know if you can see my nails, but like, I don't paint them. I don't go and get them done. This is just what happens. It's just fabulous. I just have natural nails. It's so wonderful, and they're strong and they feel healthy. And I just love it so much. So collagen. So it also helps to support in wound healing, again, because we're talking about collagen. So if you do have to have a surgery, if you do have nicks, scrape, cuts, whatever, it's going to help all of that. Okay. I have had that. I tore my Achilles because, yes, I feel like I'm 25 and I want to go play tennis with my kids. So I act like I'm 25. And so I think that I can run and jump and dive and do all the things that my 20-year-old children do. Well, my Achilles decided, oh, no, no. No, no, sweet lady, that is not going to happen. So hence, for whatever reason, they did tell me it's very unusual for a woman to have the kind of tear that I had. So usually that only happens in very athletic men. So I was like, okay, well, There you go. I don't know. I suppose it's something I can be proud of in the midst of major pain, right? Anyway, all of that, my physical therapist, my doctors were totally shocked because of how quickly it healed. It helps to remodel scar tissue. I, of course, did all the scraping, I did all the cupping, I did all those things that were going to help me, but also it was shocking the way that it healed and how quickly that happens with this technology. Fourth major body system, your immune system. All of us want immune system support. So when we are exposed to things, which happens every single day, our body can work optimally. That's what we're looking for, right? Optimal health, support in optimal health. So maybe you don't get sick as long, or maybe it comes and goes and you just never realize it. Or maybe you have the support from it turning into something later on down the road that would be more detrimental to your health because you have that support that you need in your immune system. Those are just four. Okay. If you go to reverse aging with ghk.com, it is going to give you more things about your brain, about your nerve health. So GHKCU supports so many things in the body. Everyone needs this technology. Everyone should want to be using this technology because of the amazing things that GHK copper peptide does. And like I said, the only thing comparable is a stem cell injection. Stem cell injection does not do any of those other things that I listed out. Okay, it does none of those other things. And this is all about supporting your own body's natural process. I don't know about you, but I am all about that. So, our recommendation is you wear this 1 month for every decade you are old. So, if you're 50, you want to wear it for 5 months to really give your body a chance to see what it's going to do with it. So, are there people that put this technology on and feel things right away? Yes, they are. But I would tell you, do not expect that. We do not know what kind of state your body is in and what kind of support that it needs. This is completely natural. We're not forcing the body to do anything. We are supporting it so it can work optimally, which anytime you deal with any kind of natural health supplementation, even working out, exercising, even trying to begin to hydrate properly, all of those things take time in order to allow your body to start working optimally. So please give it the designated time, 1 month for every decade you are old. Otherwise, in my opinion, you're just wasting your money. I'm just going to be straight with you on that. It is so important that you set yourself up for success and plan on investing in your health. This is an investment in your health that will change things that you probably would not even had guessed or hoped or thought that it could do because of all the things that GHK copper peptide does. Hydration is huge for any natural support in your body. Drink half your body weight in ounces to decide how much is going to be a good amount to drink. Then if you exercise, if you sweat, if you're using patch technology, if you drink coffee, caffeine, you need to up that as well. You need that extra support and make sure you get some good electrolytes in there as well to support that also. So what questions can I answer for you? You can put them in the chat. You can raise your hand, you can unmute and come on. What questions do you have for me about X39 and GHK copper peptide? Or do you have a story? Do you have some amazing thing that you've seen happen with yourself or with somebody else that you want to share with us? We would love to hear that as well.
Yes, let me Jesus
You're
has
on,
something
Nikki.
he wants to. There we go.
Hi there.
Hi, Jesus.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm excited. I'm excited. We went to convention and fell in love with X39 all over again. I love all the supporting patches we have, and I was neglecting my X49. So when I came back from convention, I started wearing it religiously every single day without missing a beat. Okay. We try to find the solution for losing weight, and we want to use this and that, and then use this other one. And I came back from convention, decided to do X39. And from the first night that the first day that I used X39, my for the first time in months, I did not have dinner. So it helped me control my urge to have dinner. And I'm like, wow, that's strange. So the second day, Lupita came in with tostadas. So at lunchtime, at dinner time, I'm not even hungry, but I just want to eat, you know. So I see the tostadas and she put them right in front of me, right? And I'm like, well, I think I can have a tostada or two. And then I'm thinking, well, I want to sleep better, so maybe not. So day after day after day, I chose not to have something for dinner. And that's impressive. Okay. I love to eat, and who doesn't, right? And I have no self-control whatsoever. But I'm telling you guys, I came back from convention and I concentrated on being religious with my X39, and it has totally changed my cravings. I feel satisfied. I haven't had dinner since convention, and I said, "Well, let me check the scale and see what's going on." And oh my God, I'm down 7 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't
That's
do
awesome.
anything different. I didn't do anything different. It was just X39. Of course, I use my Eon because I love how it makes me feel. And then I used to have issues with my feet, so I put on my Ice Wave. But I noticed that X39 is taking care of all of that. So this week I only use Ice Wave once. When I was I'm working at a farmer's market, and I'm on my feet most of the time. And I came home and I put it on at 5 p.m. So my whole day was good. And then at 5 p.m. I put it on and I went and did some home meetings and stuff like that. And I took it off Sunday at 5 in the morning. And that's it. I haven't used it anymore. I'm down to just X39. So I fell in love with X39 all over again, and I can't wait to where it's going to take me.
That is so awesome. And that is, I think that's such a key, Jesus, in what you're talking about, the consistency, right? Like being able to have access to getting your dormant stem cells up and working for you every single day, like especially depending on the age that we are too, that support is so necessary. And so I just applaud you for deciding to make that commitment to being consistent because it's such a huge key with this technology and especially the X39 for sure. So thank you so much for sharing that story. Larry, yes, please come on and share with us.
Hi.
Hi.
Great job, Nikki. I have a question from someone that's interested, and he said you could answer this best. What are the side effects of X39 and the technology patches?
That is a great question. And so there, yeah, yes, it's a great question because it's important, right? So
Yes.
there can be some like detox type reactions. So there's no side effects as far as like negative in things that you're not needing for your body to do, like non-supportive side effects, okay? Or there's no contraindications with any type of medication. The only time we tell people to not use our technology is if they have someone else's organ. So they've had an organ transplant because they have someone else's stem cells. But what you need to understand with that is that recommendation is based on liability only. So we have had people on their own. We would never recommend it. We would never tell them to do that. But have chosen to use the technology anyway and had great results. But that is completely a personal choice. We are not telling you to do that. So detox reactions. So what's so interesting about this technology is that our body wants to detox. It is constantly in a mode of detoxing every single day. It is why we go to the bathroom. Okay, it is why we sweat. Like our entire system, all of our skin is for detoxing. So the largest organ of our body is meant for detoxing. Okay, we are exposed to toxins every single day in our food, in our water, in our air. Everything we eat, okay, can create toxins. Okay, clean water, clean food, clean air is so very important. Okay, many of us we are not out living on our own farm where we get to grow our own food and not have it sprayed with stuff, and have, all the air clean that's not being sprayed above us, and all those kinds of crazy things that are going on, that our water is completely clean. Thankfully, there's been some, I don't know how much you guys skip up on all this, but there's all kinds of exciting things happening right now, especially with the water. So anyway, I'm hoping that RFK gets all that stuff figured out and cleans up our water for us. It'd be amazing. But so
True.
the detox is your entire body. Okay. So when you put this product on, when we are exposed to all of those things, and we have something now that is supporting our natural body processes, it also supports our ability to detox. So if you have something that literally is just stuck, like you've got something stuck there that has been waiting for your ability to help it move, you can have some type of detox reaction. So, and that can literally be anything. Like if you do any kind of, sometimes they're called Herxheimer reactions. Those would be a little more intensive. But if you're doing any type of detox, you will learn about these and that it's part of the process. You have to decide what you can handle. I actually talked to a gal today. I was talking to her. She was, wearing the X39, and the only way she could describe it to me was she just felt funny and she didn't like it. Okay. So, and I was trying to explain to her how important it is that we just use this technology slower. So my reaction to detox is pedal to the metal. Let's go through it as fast as I can and get whatever is supposed to come out as fast as I can get through it and be done with it. Okay. So when I started wearing the technology, I had a headache for 4 days. I would literally take off my patch at night. My headache would go away. So I knew, but I've detoxed for years. Okay. So I understand that's normal. Some people don't understand that. And so it freaks them out a little bit, like what's going on. So it's important that they know and they understand that this technology is now helping your body get rid of something that needs to come out. So if it's bothering you, then we just need to go slower. Okay. So slower can mean lots of things. So please work with the person who invited you to use this technology, who's helping you with this technology. So I just told her, we're going to put it in your pocket, in one of your pockets in your pants, and we're going to set a timer on your phone for an hour. And you're going to do it for an hour every day. And you're going to use the same patch, we'll just do it for, a week, 5 days, whatever. And then we're going to move to 2 hours, and we're going to go slow so that you don't feel funny, but your body has what it needs now to be able to detox slower so that you can get out whatever your body is asking you desperately to allow it to come out. So please do not let this freak you out. Go through the process, but let's just go slower if it's bothering you, if there's something going on. So headache, tiredness. If you're tired, wear the X39 at night. Normally we tell people wear it during the day. That's what I forgot. 12 hours on to activate and repair, 12 hours off to allow your body to rest from the technology. Because this light frequency is saying, get up, peptides, start working the way that you're designed, go do what you're designed to do, but then it needs a break from that. And so that's why we only wear the technology 12 hours on and 12 hours off. Okay. So, anyway, with that, just the tiredness, wear X39 at night. All of a sudden, when you're like, oh my gosh, I can't sleep. Well, now it's time to move X39 back during the day, but this is good because guess what? Now you know the X39 is giving you energy. Oh my goodness. If the X39 only would have given me energy, I would have never stopped wearing it. I had zero energy. To get my energy back, to feel like I was young again and could go do things and not like I needed to take a nap, that one thing would have been way enough for me to sell me forever on this technology. I got way more than that, but that would have been enough. So just switch it. You start not being able to sleep. Okay, we got to go back during the day. Maybe you still have to go slower. Maybe you can't wear it 12 hours, but that's what we're here for. That's what this call is for. Send your people to get on and ask their questions. If you're not sure, whoever you're working with, text us, let us know, let us help you. Just encourage that person to go slower with whatever's going on with them, move the patch around to a different area. There are all kinds of ways that we can detoxify slower. Even if you were doing a supplement program that was detoxification, guess what? They have ways to go slower and allow you to just be able to do things slower so that your body can work through it so that you can go about your day if it's bothering you. So if you are not like me and you're not pedal to the metal and let's get this thing, whatever it is, out, better out than in as fast as I can. If that's not you, that's okay, because you know your body best. No one knows your body like you do. And we have to listen to your body and we have to support your body. So hopefully, did that answer it, Larry, for you?
That definitely answers it for me because I noticed too when I use the 39 and the glutathione, I actually get some kind of warmth and some kind of heat coming out, and so I know it's working. So I know it's working.
Absolutely. Yes. And when you can feel that, that's exactly right. Now, that you may not always feel that warmth because your body then is ready to go and it's instantly going the way that it needs to go versus, having some of that warmth. So it's not that because you don't feel it anymore that it's no longer working, but that's the indication for us to all go, okay, ding, 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 ding. Like this technology is really working fabulously. And I need to just keep using it because I know it's doing stuff even if I can't feel it. So let me read. Diane said, I recently had surgery and I'm very swollen on my face. Can the X39 reduce the swelling? Yes. Where should I wear the patch? How long should I wear the patch? Thank you. So if you have Eon, I would also do Eon. If you have carnosine, I would also do carnosine. So when I had surgery, I wore 3. So anytime I have any type of acute injury, I will triple what I'm wearing. So 3X39, 3 Eon, 3 carnosine around the area. So I guess you're not saying your surgery is on your face. But like if it was, I know like Vicky, when she had her dental surgery and stuff, she's just placing them on her face. Like even if you're laying them there and not sticking them there, if you're, or you can do like all up and down your neck, on your spine. So I would use all of the areas and I would use, and so like when I had my Achilles surgery, I would wear like 2 of each of those around my Achilles, and then I would wear the other 2 on other points on my body. So back of my neck, below my belly button, things like that. So hopefully that gives you some suggestions. And I think Vicky gave you some suggestions in here as well. Yeah, she said, yes, it'll help with swelling. Yeah, she said Eon. Yeah, she gave you some specific suggestions. So awesome. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we are actually over time, but Sandy, yes, please come on.
Yes, this is just a technical thing. I ran into a problem when I went to the website on my phone, the X39 video, and I'm just older, but maybe other people